We often overlook the small creatures that scurry and buzz all around us. We see them as simple, perhaps even pests. Yet, the world of insects is a realm of extraordinary ingenuity and astonishing skill. For millions of years, these tiny beings have been perfecting their designs. They have solved complex problems that we humans are only now beginning to understand. From building intricate homes to navigating vast distances, they are nature's smallest engineers. They are its most ancient aviators. They are its most tireless workers, holding secrets that can change our own world. Consider the humble ant, a colony acting as a single intelligent organism. Together, they can find the shortest path to a food source. They can build living bridges with their own bodies to cross difficult gaps. This is not just instinct, it is a form of collective intelligence. Or look at the dragonfly, a master of flight. It can hover, fly backwards, and change direction in an instant. Close up, wings, a marvel of aerodynamic engineering, honed over countless generations. These are not just simple bugs, they are living blueprints of successful design. The world of robotics is undergoing a quiet revolution, and its teachers are surprisingly small. Engineers are looking to insects to design robots that can go where humans cannot. Imagine a disaster zone, a collapsed building where survivors might be trapped. A large, clumsy robot would be useless, but a team of small robots, inspired by ants, could work together. They could navigate through tiny cracks and crevices, communicating with each other to map the area and find people. These antbots mimic the cooperative behavior of a real colony, sharing information to overcome obstacles as a group. Another marvel of the insect world is the cockroach. While they might not be our favorite house guests, their resilience is legendary. They can squeeze through impossibly small gaps, contorting their bodies in amazing ways. They can also withstand great force. Scientists have created robots that copy this ability. These soft-bodied, roach-inspired robots can compress themselves to a fraction of their height to crawl under rubble. Insects are not only inspiring how things move, but also what they are made of. The materials found in the insect world are often stronger, lighter, more versatile than anything we can create. Take the exoskeleton of a beetle. This natural armor is incredibly tough yet lightweight. It is made of a material called chitin, arranged in special layered structures. Scientists are studying these structures to develop new composite materials. These new materials could be used to build lighter and more fuel-efficient cars, airplanes, stronger and more comfortable body armor for soldiers, police officers. The world of computing is also looking to the insect brain for new ideas. A honeybee has a brain smaller than a grain of sugar. The genius of insects offers us more than just faster gadgets, stronger materials. It provides a blueprint for a healthier planet. Our current farming relies on heavy machinery, chemical pesticides. But what if we could learn from nature's most efficient farmers? Bees are master pollinators. Their work is essential for the production of a huge proportion of our food. Scientists are developing bee-inspired drones to assist with pollination where bee populations have declined. These tiny robots could carefully transfer pollen from one flower to another, ensuring crops continue to bear fruit. Another challenge we face is water scarcity. In the desolate Namib desert lives a beetle with a clever trick for finding water. In the early morning, it climbs to the top of a sand dune and tilts its body into the fog-laden breeze. Its shell is covered in a special texture of bumps and troughs. The droplets then run down the smooth troughs into the beetle's mouth. Inspired by this, engineers are creating nets and surfaces that can harvest fresh water from fog in arid coastal regions, providing a new source of drinking water for communities in need. Insects also teach us about waste management. Termites are masters of recycling. They consume dead wood and other plant matter, breaking it down and returning nutrients to the soil. They do this with the help of tiny organisms in their gut. Scientists are studying the enzymes inside the termite's gut, hoping to replicate this process on an industrial scale. This could help us to break down agricultural waste and turn it into biofuels, creating a sustainable source of energy from things we would normally just throw away. It is clear that the more we study these small creatures, the more we realize how much they have to teach us. Insect-inspired technology is not just a novelty, it is a vital field of innovation. it is helping us to tackle some of the biggest challenges of our time: healthcare. By respecting and learning from the intricate designs of the natural world, we can build a future that is more efficient, more sustainable, more in harmony with the planet we all share. The smallest of creatures are, it seems, pointing the way toward a bigger, brighter future. To the most lush rainforests, insects have adapted and thrived. They have developed an incredible array of tools and strategies to survive. The bombardier beetle, a sophisticated chemical defense system. The honeybee, communicating through a complex dance. These are solutions born from the relentless pressure of evolution. We are only just beginning to appreciate the sheer genius packed into these miniature forms. Their world is a library of brilliant ideas, waiting for us to read. And so, we are now turning to these small masters for inspiration. Scientists and engineers are looking at the world with new eyes. They are seeing insects not as creatures to be swatted away, but as teachers with invaluable lessons to share. By studying how a fly lands on a ceiling or how a termite mound stays cool, we can uncover new ways to build, to compute, and to live more harmoniously with our planet. The next great human invention might just be inspired by the silent, scurrying genius beneath our feet. Think of the common housefly. Its ability to take off, land, and avoid a swat is astounding. Its wings beat hundreds of times per second, creating complex aerodynamic forces. Even the way insects walk is a source of inspiration. A six-legged insect has a remarkably stable gait. It can lose a leg and still move around with surprising ease. This principle is used in walking robots designed for exploring uneven terrain on other planets like Mars. These hexapod robots are more stable than wheeled rovers on rocky ground. They can step over obstacles instead of trying to roll over them. By copying the simple, effective walking pattern of an insect, we are building machines that can explore new worlds, both on Earth and far beyond. Yet, it can solve complex navigational problems, remember the location of flowers, and communicate that information to the hive. It does this using very little energy. Our computers, by contrast, consume vast amounts of power. Researchers are designing computer chips that mimic the neural pathways of an insect's brain. These neuromorphic chips could lead to artificial intelligence systems that are far more efficient, allowing a small drone, for instance, to make complex decisions without connecting to a supercomputer. Have you ever noticed how some butterfly wings shimmer with brilliant color? This color is not created by pigments or dyes. It is a structural color, created by the way light reflects off microscopic scales on the wing. This is a wonderfully efficient way to create vibrant, long-lasting color that never fades. Engineers are copying this idea to create new types of displays for e-readers and smartphones that use reflected light instead of a backlight. Even something as simple as a moth's eye holds a valuable secret. To avoid being spotted by predators at night, a moth's eyes are covered in a pattern of tiny bumps. These bumps prevent light from reflecting off the surface of the eye. This anti-reflective property is now being copied to create better coatings for solar panels. By applying a similar nanostructure to the surface of a solar cell, more light can be absorbed instead of being reflected away. This simple trick from a moth could make solar energy more efficient, helping us to capture more power from the sun. By copying the simple, effective walking pattern of an insect, we are building machines that can explore new worlds, both on Earth and far beyond. Insect-inspired technology is helping us address healthcare, environmental protection, and energy. I hope this list is helpful for your content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you don't miss any of our future updates on the latest bio-inspired tech. The smallest of creatures continue to inspire the biggest ideas.